This is a house on Castle Street. We purchased it in December of 2010 along with the property over on Ontario. If you watched the previous video, we rehabbed Ontario first, and then we started on this one right after that one in March of 2011. While Ontario and Castle both had their challenges, Castle seems to be structurally in better condition. Unlike Ontario, we had no major flooring issues here. We had a small area of flooring in the bathroom that had to be replaced, but we had no termites and no other structural issues. Here you can see we've started a trash pile in the driveway of carpet and other materials been removed from the house. And you can see some shrubs and trees that are close to the house, and those are going to be trimmed. Here we've done one side of the hedge line there. You can see the left side's been done and the right side is still looking pretty bad. That's the sidewalk coming in from the road. This is looking in the front door into the living room. You can see underneath the carpet there was a lot of stains on the hardwood. This is probably caused from pet urine. Here's another shot of the living room. This is the eat-in kitchen. You can see where they had a washer connection here in the kitchen. Both this house and Ontario had metal cabinetry. Apparently that was popular in the 50s. We replaced the cabinets at Ontario, and we also are going to replace the cabinets here. These things just rust and they just don't hold up very well over time. This is the larger of the two bedrooms. This bedroom had paneling on some walls and wallpaper on the others. We removed the paneling here, and you can see the stains and the nastiness left behind. This is a different angle of the same room. In this shot you can see a little bit of the wallpaper around the closet. We nicknamed it the Kleenex box room because of this wallpaper. Here's another shot showing that lovely wallpaper that matches the Kleenex boxes. This is the second smaller bedroom. We just called this one the pink room because it was painted pink. Here's another angle looking into the closet. These people really loved pink. This is the bathroom with pink flowered wallpaper and pink trim. We found a little bit of a soft spot in the floor around the toilet, so we replaced just a little bit of the flooring around the toilet. We removed another piece of paneling in the living room and found a nice big hole in the wall. Here's our ever-growing pile of trash consisting of things that we've tore out of the house and cleaned up out of the yard. This house has a second entrance that comes in off the driveway on the side of the house. Here's a shot looking down the driveway. You can see our huge mound of trash, and you see a tree to the left of the driveway that we're going to have to take out. This is looking from the living room through the hall and into the back bedroom. Another shot of the large bedroom. Here's the bathroom again. Although this might look like the kitchen, it's actually the living room. We have purchased some used appliances again. They're sitting in the corner. We've pulled the cabinetry out of the kitchen and set them in the living room. Right now we've just cleaned the kitchen out so that we can redo the flooring, and we also are working on the ceiling in the kitchen. Here you can see we've pulled everything out of the kitchen. This is kind of stripped down to the bare bones here. The ceiling in the kitchen was sagging and looked like it had some water damage. We believe this was caused by a leak around the chimney. Water was running down the rafters and dripping over the kitchen area. So we replaced all the drywall and retextured the ceiling. This is another shot of the kitchen looking back into the first bedroom. We had a little bit of leaks around the chimney, and we had to get up on the roof and kind of seal up the chimney again. This is the first bedroom being repainted. This is the second bedroom after it's been repainted from pink to white, and it looks like we've just freshly mopped the floors and got them ready for paint. Here's another look at the floors. Now we're starting to cut in around the baseboards with paint. This is the floors in the back bedroom after they've been painted. Here is us installing the sink base cabinets. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of what this looked like beforehand, but this originally had a chimney in this corner, and so it took a little bit of redneck ingenuity to figure out how we were going to make this work. We actually furred out the chimney and built drywall wall around the chimney to make it counter depth, so that we could put this counter base and the cabinet on the wall there and make it look decent. And this is what sits next to the refrigerator now. Here's how this corner looks once we were finished. As you can see here, we've put our countertop on and cut a hole for the sink to fit in. Here the upper and lower cabinets have been installed, as well as the countertop. We just need to install the sink. Now the sink has been installed. Now that we've got the sink and the cabinets finished, we can set the appliances in place. This is in the attic. This house had a walk-up attic, and we decided to move the washer connection upstairs and also add a dryer connection, which it did not have at all. Here you can see we've roughed in the water lines, the drains, and the electrical. We also replaced the stack from the attic floor on up through the roof. Here we've resealed the grout lines in the bathroom. Here's another shot of the kitchen after we've installed all the appliances. Here we've installed the drywall around the washer and dryer connections. Here's a shot of the house after we finished. Another positive to this house is the previous owner had already had new vinyl replacement windows installed. Looks much better after we've cut the hedges down and we've removed some of the trees and smaller bushes around the house. The house just has a cleaner look. Here's the living room floors after they've been repainted. Another shot of the floors. This is the living room looking at the front door. Here's the kitchen after we've cleaned it up and it's ready to be rented. In this picture you can see a little bit of the new vinyl floor. One neat thing about the eat-in area of the kitchen was this corner cabinet. This was built in and it was original to the house. We just cleaned it up and painted it. Here's the living room looking back into the kitchen. Here's the living room seen from the kitchen. Another shot of the living room. Here's the completed bathroom. We've installed a new vanity and new sink, new faucet, and also new vinyl flooring. Here's the smaller bedroom completely finished. Again, another angle on the small bedroom. Here's the larger bedroom finished. Another angle of the large bedroom. Here's the upstairs after we've installed the washer and dryer. You can see there's quite a bit of storage space up here in the attic. Another shot of the washer and dryer. Another shot of the attic. Here's a picture of the side entrance after we painted the awning and the door and kind of cleaned everything up. One problem we had here early on was someone broke into our crawl space and cut all of our copper wiring out from under the house. The theft of our wiring did slow down the progress of the project. It cost us about $1,000 to replace all the wiring that was stolen, and it also left us without electricity for several days. The only good thing to come out of it was we were able to get rid of the fuse box and replace it with a new 200 amp breaker panel. Now that you've seen the completed pictures, let's look at some before and afters. We purchased this property for $12,500. We had a rehab budget of $8,600, which gave us a total budget of $21,100. Our actual expenses ended up being $11,700. Less our budget of $8,600 meant we had a $3,100 overage. Our total investment ended up being $24,200. Now let's look at the return on this investment. It's rented for $600 a month. You take that and you multiply it by 12 to get your annual return of $7,200. $7,200 divided by your purchase price gives you 0.2975 or 29.75% annual return on investment. Thanks for watching. If you liked our video, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, press subscribe. And if you want more information, go to retirerichwithrealestate.com. Thanks again.